न च स्वजन्म नासम्मा द्रष्टुम अर्यति कश्चन touhi prāguttarābhāva charamapratha क्षणौ. So no one can see his own birth or death. Even if Bhagavan is there, he cannot see his own death and he cannot time it. Oh, I will take birth at this hour, this time. He cannot do that. And so also death. So these two, birth and death, or utpatti and nasa, are only observed by somebody else. The time of that is observed by somebody else, not by the person who is undergoing the change. What is birth? As I talked to you last time, birth means a child which is not there, and then at particular moment it takes, it comes into the being. So till the time it is not there, the child doesn't know that he is there. Only the moment that he arrives on the earth, then he becomes a child. He cannot be present to know his own birth time. Only after his birth he will come to know. Only the parents can see what time he took birth. Okay, 506. Because the parents exist to observe the absence of his birth. Till the time he was not there, they observed, and when he arrived, they also observed. That's why the parents can know the time of his birth. Same way for death. If a person is present, suppose he is on the deathbed, he is present. Hour, minute by minute, you see he is there. At 1 minute, he is not there. That is the death. So the person knows till the time, provided he has got the consciousness, he knows till the time he is not, he is there. The moment he is not there, absent. So how can that same person know when he has a death? The dying person cannot observe his own death, time of his death. Only people who are present during that period, they can take the time of his death. So nobody can time his own birth and death. Same way for your thoughts. Hundreds of thoughts come up and continue, thoughts are there. But the present thought cannot observe the thought that has come and gone. Every moment thoughts are coming, thought is going. One is coming, another is going, like that. So the present thought has no connection with the old thought. It's coming and going. So the one thought cannot know the previous thought. And the next thought also cannot know this thought. But the contention is that we say that somebody died. Okay. So who is dying? Does the Atma die? No. Does the body die? Does the body die? See, the thing is, who is saying that? See, okay, the person is dying, that means you think the body is dying, the Atma is not dying, there is no question. So also the subtle body is not dying, because the subtle body is traveling. Right? But okay, let us keep at this level only. Subtle level and Atma and all that, they don't die, they continue the travel. Only the physical body, that the gross body, that Arnamaya Kosa only undergoes change. Actually, there is nothing called death. But let's keep it to that. But I'll just tell you a little more. Little more means there is no birth and death. Why? Because there is these are only vikaras, modifications. Third vikara you have learned. Asti, jayate, all these. Vardate, viparinamate, vinasyati. You see, only all these six are called vikaras. Vikaras means modifications. So that asti and jayate also is a modification. Janma is also a modification only. And your mrityu also is a modification. Like you have modified your, like your milk modifies to curd. Same way, there is something which has been modified to become the. There is something which has modified to become the body or the atma or the jiva. Same way, the jiva also modifies to be something else. This is called manifesting. In fact, just to go a little further, there is no creation. Or why? Because it is anadi. It is without beginning. Bhagavan doesn't create anything. Bhagavan only manifests. He is there, he manifests himself. The Srishti is there, the existing Srishti is there. When it goes to pralaya, that means it goes to a dormant state. And he modifies, he manifests the Srishti again. So there is nothing called creation. It's all old is there in a dormant state and it manifests again. Same way mrityu, same way pralaya. Pralaya is not destruction. Pralaya is putting to sleep. That means it is going to a state where it is not manifested, unmanifest condition. You know that manifest and unmanifest. So that is the condition. The death is unmanifest, and when you take birth, you manifest. But here let us accept that there is a death. Death again, that body only, that arnamaya kosha only undergoes it perishes, vinasyati. But that is a vikara only. Why is a vikara? Because that modification takes place means what? Entire body, the arnamaya kosha is also consisting of the 5 elements. Arnamaya kosha is consisting of the 5 elements. So each element merges. This is on what? This is on the basti. This is on individual arnamaya kosha, individual body. So the individual body merges with the total body. So individual elements, like the 5 elements, the space, air, fire, water, and prithvi. The whole space of the body, after the body perishes, the space of the body merges with the space of the universe. The air of the body, whatever you are breathing, that also merges with the air of the world. Water, 70% water body, that also merges with this thing. Water. Then your Agni also, your Tejas chala jata hai. When the person is dead, its heat is also gone. Where it is gone? It merges with the heat of the total body. Same way, whatever is remaining little bit, that merges with the earth. Earth goes to earth. So earth goes to earth means only that last physical part. But other parts also merge with the other elements. Again, the elements After a lot of modification, again they come back. So there is, actually speaking, there is no death. It is only modification. Vikaravat. Sad vikaravat. Okay. Even if you accept the body dies, Jiva continues. Jivatma means what? Jiva means Jivat. With Atma. So Jiva means that Antakarana, that is a subtle body. Subtle body plus the Chidavasa. That Chitavasa, which makes you alive. That is also continued. There is a reflection. Reflection in the what? In the Antakarana. Antakarana के साथ वो Chidavasa भी चलता है. That identification is there. Jiva as an individual, that identification continues. Vasanas continues. Not only the subtle body, but also the causal body also continues the journey. Whether in the causal body only the vasanas. Right? Is it clear? Causal body also continues. Causal body ka andar jo vasanas hai, all that impressions are there, that also continues the journey. So what physically undergoes modification is this only, the Arnamaya Kosha. Everything else continues the journey. So why we should be so fearful of death? And that Jivatma, after this physical body drops, it travels a long distance. It can go to Swargaloka, it can go to Brahmaloka also, Gandharvaloka, Patala, Vitala, whatever there is, no lokas are there, it can go, it can pick up a body, it will pick up a body, you know, as per his requirement. His requirement is what? As per his vasana. Whatever he wants, he will get a body, even though it is because of the karma phala. He will get the body according to his vasana. Why? Because he has to adjust his karma phala, adjust his vasanas. So he will get a body which is conducive to experience his vasanas. So how nice it is that whatever I want, it happens. Whatever you want, it happens. Even after death also it happens. So that's why it's better your vasanas should be sattvam. That's why Bhagavan says, Parandakal, when you on the last moment also you think of him, you smaran karo, manan karo, Bhagavan ka naam lo, to Bhagavan ka paas ho. That's why he said that. So coming back to our topic, nacha swajanma nasambha. So your own janma ba nasa, utpatti or bilaya, you cannot observe. So now we are going a little more that prickly topic of prāguttarābhāva and pradhansa-bhāva. Prāguttarābhāva, charamap is janma or utpatti. Is the final moment. Prāguttarābhāva, charamap is janma. That means abhava is there. Abhava means what? It is not there. Presence is not there. When the absence, last moment absence होने के तक, it is not there. Charam, last moment is not there, till the last moment is not there, then becomes a presence. Till the time presence comes, there is, then the janma comes. So till the time the presence is not there, that is janma. Once your presence is there, then you are existing. Absence, last moment of absence is janma. Last moment of absence is janma. Same way, uttara abhava prathama kshana is death. Uttara abhava means after. Uttara means after. Prag means before. Uttara abhava prathama kshana is death. That means you are there, one moment you are not. So after when it becomes abhava, after the abhava, first abhava, then that is nasa. But in all this, we are talking of the physical body. Abhava or not abhava, existence or non-existence, because our mind and intellect and karana sarira and atma, they are nirvikara. There is no vikara. Sadvikara doesn't touch this mind and Sadvikara doesn't touch. Sadvikara doesn't touch the atma, because atma is nirvikara. The body is vikari. So atma, because it is not subject to vikara, it can know the birth and death of the body. Right? Because Atma is not subject to vikara. When I say I am not the body, that means I am observing the body. I cannot be the body and say that I am not the body. As long as I am saying I am not the body, that means I am somebody else. That somebody else is the Atma. That Atma cannot say that मेरा पेट दुखता है, मेरा पाँव में दर्द है. That Atma cannot say, because it is not the body. So, if you are in pain, you are not Atma. If you are Atma, then there is no pain. You are the illuminator of the pain. So, I, the Atma, is the illuminator, and it is, I illuminate the entire body and also the entire universe. We have seen in Drishya Viveka that yo yat janati na sa tad dharmam. Or we can see, if there is a drishyatva, if somebody is seen, he cannot be the seer. One point. Because if I have some modification in myself, I cannot see that. Wherever there is a drishya, wherever there is a sin, that I cannot be. The drashta cannot be the drishya. The Atma is the drashta. It cannot be the drishya, that is the body. Clear? Yat drishyam tat jadam. Yat drishyam tat jadam. Whatever is drishya, that is jada. Jada means insentient, anatma. Whatever is drishya is jada. Yat drishyam tat jadam. If I see something, the plant is there, the tree is there. So, as long as I consider that I am the drashta, I am the seer, I am the illuminator, then whatever I see or hear or touch or feel, that is drishyam. And whatever is the drishyam, that is jadam. Means insentient. This is called sahachara darsana. That means it has to be together. Yat drishyam tat jadam. That's an indicator. And when you say jadam, jadam means insentient. Jadam also an atma. Because the atma only observes or illumines. And what it illumines is the anatma. Okay. So, if there is a jadam, there is an anatma. If there is an anatma, there is a bikari. If there is a bikari, that is anitya, means not nitya. So, these are all the dharmas. These are all the modifications of same anatma. Understand? No? The moment I am the drashta, I am the atma, I am illuminating. One thing also I am illuminating. if that becomes a jada, that is a jada. Whatever I see, yadrasam tat jada. So whatever I see, that is jada. Jada means what? This is also anatma. That means I, the atma, everything else I see is anatma. And whatever I see is anatma, anatma is jada. Anatma is vikari. Anatma is mithya. Anatma is anitva. All these things come together with the anatma only. So if I say, if I associate myself, identify myself with the body, normally what you do, then I'll say I'm so tall, I'm so fat, or my weight is this, my father, mother, brother, sister, all are there. Only if I identify with my body. If I'm identifying with my Atma, then whatever I observe or see, the properties, that becomes anatma. So I cannot say that I am 6 feet tall. I cannot say. The moment I say, that becomes anatma. Because it is, because I am not that body. So I cannot say that I am 6 feet tall. The tallness belongs to the body. So all the properties, you say tallness or darkness or fairness or man, woman, child, all these are properties. Properties means dharma. All these are coming on the anatma category. Whatever is there associated with the body becomes anatma. So the moment I identify myself with Atma, Aham Atma, then everything else becomes anatma. All of them will go. So that's why to chintanam, mananam, thread by thread, एक करके इसको निकाल दो. These are all anatma. Normally what we are saying, I am not the body, I am not the body, I am Brahmasmi. But when we do that, one by one you remove. I am Atma, so the outside world is not me. I am Atma, this body is not me. I am Atma, the mind is not me. I am Atma, the intellect is not me. So this way, you have to, one by one, you have to remove. Do minor surgery, one karke nikalo. But at a time, you will not be able to remove the entire body and say, I am not the body. And who is talking? So, if I recognize that, then I am not the body. Because the body, if it undergoes change, it becomes vikari, I become the observer, I am the. So this way, you observe yourself, observe the world outside, and observe yourself, observe the vikara, that means even the prana, even the, they say no, observe the breath, the air coming in and going out. You say pranamaya sarira. By the way, that pranamaya, when you call no pranamaya sarira, that maya stands for vikara. It is not full. Arnamaya, pranamaya, जो कोशा बोलते हैं ना, that maya stands for, maya has got two meanings. One is fullness, another is vikara. So this maya is vikara. Pranamaya means prana is undergoing change, undergoing vikara. Arnamaya means arna is undergoing that vikara, modification, to become something else. Because only with the help of that arna itself is becoming a body. Today I eat a chapati also, that will become maybe the brain cell or even my blood cell also. The same chapati is undergoing change to become my memory also. Isn't it? We don't know what change it takes place, where it goes. But yes, one cell of protein will go to become the in the brain cell, or one cell of protein will go to the heart. We don't know, but it will become. That's how we are gaining our strength or energy. So that food undergoes modification. And that modification is maya. Varna maya means modification of varna. This I want to make it clear. I have not told you earlier. Okay. So that's why this, don't think that Anandamaya means full of Ananda. It is not full of Ananda. It is undergoing modification in this. Because that is having changed. Different stages of Ananda that there. That's why it is said Anandamaya. Okay. So I have told you two main things here. One is that prāguttarābhāva, pradvansabhāva. Another is the siddhanta that yad drishyam tad jadam. That's a siddhanta. You should remember that. Whatever you see or hear or touch, that is jadam. And the main thing is that janma and mrityu, that cannot be observed by the person. And there is no janma mrityu for the Atma. Another comes here. See, it is established that janma and mrityu not there for us, right? So if janma mrityu is not there, can the in-between changes, the modification be there? See, sadvikara is there. That is a fact. That is a siddhanta. That accept it. So, asti jayate vardate viparinamate apakshayati vinasyati. So if the end is not there, the beginning is not there, is the middle में किधर से आएगा? है ना? If the end is not there, janma is not there, if the mrityu is not there, so in between vardate, viparinamate, all that, where it will come from? So that in between changes of growth and decay, etc., cannot be there. The entity which has no birth and death cannot have growth and decay. Correct? Agreed or not? Okay. So that is the siddhanta, that is the established fact in Vedanta, that only where jayate, that means the janma hota hai, and there is vinasyati, that is the destruction is there, in between the vikaras of vardate, viparinamate, apakshayate, etc. are there. Where the janma mrityu is not there, these modifications are not there. And all these vikaras belong to the same thing. Because one thing, having janma, will undergo the changes and having a mrityu. And we are establishing that Atma doesn't have janma mrityu, so it doesn't have any changes. In the same way, also avasthatraya. That means you have three avasthas of Jagrat, Swapna, and Susupti. All these, if you are able to observe, then it is anatma. If you are able to sit aside and observe that, that means if you are saying that I am Jagrat Avastha, I am in Jagrat Avastha, you cannot, that is the Avastha itself is anatma. But if you are saying that I am the observer, I am the Atma, only observing and this is the drishya, then that is anatma. I am the Atma itself.